Hey guys, what's going on? Squidprtins here. Today I have an RU battle, and now we're doing RU because this came about. If you guys have heard of Mizticall, he is a YouTuber who gained a lot of recognition through his series Long Ladder to the Top on Showdown, which is a really good series. I recommend you go watch it. So recently I was watching his video and he was looking for, more battles, so he's been asking people to add him on Skype or whatnot. So I ended up adding him, and he's looking for an RU battle today. So I said, hey man, I'll battle you in RU, let's see how it goes. Which I was very excited about. Now, in my box, I don't have many RU Pokemon, so I grabbed what I could. I got, my old Aerodactyl, 4th Gen, lead, Focus Sash, Stealth Rocks. I do have Rotom Grass, which is going to be, a very vital piece to this team. Ludicolo, both of these guys you have seen in my my OU monotype battles, so you know what they're going to do. Rotom's going to set up the rain, Ludicolo is going to abuse it. I'm going to have Manetric. I figured, he was RU back in 5th Gen. I don't see why he wouldn't be RU now. I didn't bring Mega Manetric because that'd be a dick move. I'm not that guy, so I slapped a Life Orb on it and just, let him run. Got my Ursaring, Quick Feet Ursaring, which I don't know why, but I really like using Quick Feet Ursaring because I feel like it takes people off guard. So Rotom has a multi-purpose here where I can get a slow Volt Switch to activate my my Toxic Orb, and then I have a Feraligatr that I redid from past gen, and he was just hanging out in my box, battle ready. So I slapped a Lumberry on him with Dragon Dance, and that is always something hard to deal with. Mizticall has brought a pretty vicious team. We have Steelix, which is, a real threat on the defensive side. Meloetta. Meloetta is something that is hard to deal with. I'm assuming that the Primeape is Scarfed, and if it is, that's, over 400 speed in that, where he outspeeds everything on my team, even my Ludicolo in the ring, because I only have enough speed investment to outspeed Scarf Chandelure, which is base 80. This is base 95. Slow King to be his, another man to take hits. His Gourgeist, which, that thing is bulky as well. And I know it likes to do some shenanigans. I know it gets Trick Room and, Will-O-Wisp and stuff like that. And then he has a Zoroark that he brought with him as well. And, Zoroark, hiding around, being kind of shady in areas. We'll see how this whole battle, ends up going on. So, let's get right into it. Now, knowing that, he's a good player, so I need to be on my A game as well. Never seen, this team before. We both just never seen each other. So he's going to end up leading off with his Steelix, Jake the Snake. He catches me off guard and goes for a Night Daze. Honestly, my roommate came in and I was talking to him, and I didn't see the first play. All I know the first play is that I went for Stealth Rocks. And so I'm going to switch out because I figure, Aerodactyl, I need the speed on the off chance that the Primeape isn't Scarfed. So he's going to go for another Night Daze. I brought in Rotom because I didn't know what else to bring in. I honestly thought maybe he went for Stone Edge, or I don't know. But that would have brought me down to my Sash. But I ended up bringing in Rotom. He switches out. I'm going to end up going for a Volt Switch to try and get a little Switch initiative here, because I wasn't expecting him to stay in if it did, less than half. And also it reveals to me that he's Scarfed as well. So I'm going to go for a Volt Switch. He's going to frisk me up. He's feeling my Rotom, and he finds out that I have a Damp Rock. So now he knows that I have something up my sleeve. So I'm going to switch into my Manetric. Now, I can scare this out with a Flamethrower. I figured it's early in the match right now. He's probably going to go into the Slow King. But, I really don't have any need to risk it because, even if he does go into the Slow King, I do have, Thunderbolt in my back pocket to help me take it down, or, down to a low enough HP where it's revengeable. Now, I end up getting a crit on the Flamethrower, which I didn't think mattered too much, but I end up going for a Thunderbolt, and I was like, alright, we're going to take this thing down, Life Orb, Stab Boost. No, it's not enough. Slow King is going to end up living this, and he's going to end up going for a Scald. This is this Manetric his stats aren't great. He only has perfect IVs in speed and special attack, and ended up getting HP Ice on it. But he ends up living the hit. I predict him to switch out, so I'm going to go for a Flamethrower, because I figured it was my safest play, because Flamethrower should take it out from that range, and if you wanted to switch into the Steelix predicting my Thunderbolt, I would take it down as well. He comes in, the Stealth Rocks break it sturdy if it had it, and the Flamethrower is enough to take it out. Now, we all know this isn't Slowkinging right here. This is definitely Zoroark, because Regen would not put that much HP back in you. So he's going to end up going for Scarf U-turn, take out my Manetric, and now I'm going to get Switch Initiative here, which is, that's good. So he's going to end up bringing in You Wanna Go, which is his Primate, which I think that's a very appropriate nickname. So I'm going to end up going into Rotom. I am defensive. He's going to go for a close combat. And I was like, oh, I need to live. And I do. I live on just, 13 HP, just enough. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go for a Rain Dance, if it's Scarfed or, whatever. We're going to see that now on the next turn. He ends up giving me very good information here. He's going to go for a U-turn, which is going to end up taking me out. But now I know that it's not Scarfed. So Rotom going down is actually a great gain and knowledge-wise for my team to help deal with this. The biggest problem I have with his team is this Zoroark, because he literally outspeeds everything I have. So now, knowing that I'm probably going to go into my Ludicolo to abuse the rain, he's going to bring in this guy. He's going to U-turn out. I know it is super effective on me. It is unstabbed, and Zoroark is more special-based than it is physical-based. So it does do right below 50%. He's going to end up switching out into his Gourgeist to take whatever hit I want to lay out. So, whether it's going to be Surf, he may have been predicting it's going to be resisted. So I'm just going to go for a Giga Drain to get whatever health back, because I figured that he would end up going for a U-turn there. Now, I do have enough health to live another U-turn if he wanted to switch in. So I'm going to end up just going for a safe Ice Beam, because why not against the Gourgeist? It is going to take it out and put me in a good position of where he's running out of options to deal with my team right now. So now, naturally, I'm below 50%. A U-turn will take me out from this range, so he is going to bring the Zoroark in. Now, I'm going to make a play here that, is going to help me tremendously. I'm going to predict him to U-turn out, and I'm going to go into my Ursaring here. Now, the fact that I know that he's going to U-turn out will let me get my Toxic Orb boost, but he doesn't know that. So Ursaring's speed is like base 55 or something, so now he knows he can outspeed with his Primate. As soon as he switches in, I get the Toxic boost, so that boosts my speed. So now I don't remember the number exactly, but I think it's like 360 something base speed now. And Primate only reaches 317 at max speed, so I am able to outspeed, hit him with a Toxic boosted Stab Facade, and take it out. Now, he's going to end up going back into his Zoroark, which is, slowly being worn down by the Stealth Rocks. He's at about 50% now. He's going to end up going for a Focus Blast. It is going to end up missing. That's very unfortunate. These hacks, Focus Blast is no fun to play with if it misses. So that is enough to take out the Zoroark. All that he does have left now is his Meloetta and his Slowking. Now, unfortunately for the miss, he realized that he really can't do much. And he's going to end up forfeiting the battle. Now, I would have preferred, honestly, if the Focus Blast did hit. Therefore, we could have continued the battle. I felt like I could have dealt with the Meloetta within reason, just because, I do have the Aerodactyl, which outsped it. I still had this in my back pocket, so I could have got some solid damage off there. And also, I am running more of like a bulky, with little speed investment on my Feraligatr. I'm running a set where after one Dragon Dance, I will have about 400 speed. So therefore, after one Dragon Dance, I could, end up getting a Waterfall, and the rest is just in bulk. So I didn't think that would be too much of a problem. And I still had Ludicolo in my back pocket. Even though Meloetta would have outsped, it still needed to deal with it for the Slowking. Even if it was Assault Vest, I feel like I could have still worn it down eventually. But that's the battle. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Mizticall, great battle. Definitely look to, have more battles with you in the future. But yeah, go check out his channel. I put it in the link below. And also, I'm looking for battles as well, so I will put my Skype link in the link below, because I'm getting tired of looking for passerby battles and end up versing teams of Ubers. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you later. Okay, bye.